My name is Kiana Peters. I am from Sandway. I am the president of the Science Club of the Sandway Secondary School. The name of our Science Club is InnoLab Explorers. Our slogan is Igniting Curiosity, Unleashing Innovation. We started the Science Club at Sandway Secondary School because of the science fairs and the I-code and the environmental changes that we have been seeing in the environment with all the untidiness. Okay, so we're here at the Nature Trail because of our activity week. Monday was Wacky Monday when you had to dress like mismatch. Tuesday was no backpack day, meaning you can bring anything as your backpack except your original book bag. Wednesday was career day. Thursday was environmental cleanup campaign and fun day, and today was for the hike to the nature trail, which we are at here right about now. I saw for myself how trees are very important to us, and it was a very exciting educational hike for us.
So good morning to everybody.
Morning.
My name is Ian Christopher, Forestry Officer 1. Along with me I have Mr. Slater and Miss James, who's going to help me on the tour as well. I was told that it is an educational tour. So I don't expect to hear the boombox playing, the ILO conversations, because if that happens, I'm going to ask you questions. And I know the questions will come on your paper. The questions will come on your exam paper later down in the term. So if I say something and you don't understand, if I cannot answer, I will say I can't answer. If I can, I will. It is my job to answer you. We are going to take care of each and everyone here. The rushing and the pushing down and try to see who reach a force is not going to happen today. We are going to be taking care of each other. We are going as fast as the slowest person. I am the slowest person, you're not going to go leave me. Suppose I go by embankment, no one is there, you know what will happen. Now, again, the post by the station told me that the place was littered from the last school that was went up there. We in forestry and in the tourism section we have 3 things. 1, take nothing but pictures, leave nothing but footprints, and kill nothing but time. 1, 2, you come over. 1, 2, you come over. 1, 2, you come over and you stay over there. It's all right. So the hike will take approximately 1.5 hours. Depends on your pace and your questions. So I'm going to send Mr. Slater now with the first group, which is group number 1, to head up, and then I'll take group number 2 and head up.
Bark of the Caribbean pine to act as an insect repellent. So mosquitoes, insects, other won't be bothering us. No will. No. No, we don't.
Air plants. Take a look at these pineapples and vines growing on these pine trees. These epiphytes or air plants attach themselves to trees and other tall plants to obtain sunlight for photosynthesis. They survive on rainwater or nutrients from animal droppings and rotten leaves which collect at their roots.
These air plants here, right there, they have a symbiotic relationship, which means that one benefits from the other. So the trees, they obtain the nutrients from the soil, and these air plants, which are attached to the trees, they share the nutrients with the tree. So basically that is it.
No, it just flew up here.
Yeah, see man, they're down there.
I don't want to be any more road back. Just sugar water, give me drink some. I'm going to work already.
Grab the phone.
What you want? What's up, Ray?
Yeah, Tommy.
Wait now.
Still a beef father?
What?
Word.
What is that drink called Epiphany?
No. This is very long. And it is not boring. It is very adventurous. It's a good walk, but it's long.
No? And reach by the top. Yeah, reach by the top. But reach by Zule after.
Good evening.
Good day. Oh yes.
Yeah. Find a bench boy.
What's long? I say. Oh God. No man. What's foot? I want to rest your
Let me say hi, wait here. No, I see what me say, you blow from me here. Sky?
Sky gun.
Weary.
Me don't scrape from
Tired.
Hey, not that.
So one of the main purpose on the trail for the trip is to see the parrot. And I was just about to say, if you want to see the parrot or hear the parrot, it's for me here. Mostly you have to be quiet. I didn't finish speaking and there was one writing she up there. So if you intend to hear the parrot for the rest of the trail or for the rest of the journey, you have to be more quiet. What kind of language that be? So yes, this is called a forest boundary peg. Now some of these or most of these we don't allow no hunting, no farming. Because above these things we have certain heights and so on, there are certain catchments. Now the bad thing about it, most marijuana planters goes above these boundaries and do cultivation of marijuana and so forth. And the sad thing about it, they use all kind of poisonous chemicals. Now you go above the water catchment, you plant marijuana, you do illegal, whatever you have to do. And you spread that now in above the catchment. What do you think will happen? Common sense. What do you think will happen? Remember the river is below there? You spread the thing. What do you think will happen? Eh? So you find what it last to them. Right, which is true. But there is something important I want you to point out. Oh, speak up. We're not talk secret. I'm not the phone. Speak up. And what will happen? You can kill a whole village. Now that poison will seep into the water, the rivers, you take that water, you feed the catchments and the intakes and so forth, it goes into the poison. Now you can take a cup, drink that, you know what will happen. Now everything chlorine can kill. You see the banana here look nice? The banana leaf here? Are these bananas?
No, gramash.
What are they? That is not gramash shell. You call them heliconia. Heliconia and hummingbirds. Now these are very expensive when you come to, you want to make a wreath or floral arrangement. This is very expensive. Endemic. Can anybody tell me what does that mean? If I say you are endemic to St. Vincent, what am I telling you? You're part of St. Vincent, yes. Yeah, it could be a part of St. Vincent, but I'm endemic to St. Vincent. Unique, that is the word. Which means you can only be found in St. Vincent. Now you're going to tell me one bird. Everybody should know this. That is unique to St. Vincent. Correct. And everybody know a kokobe? That is also unique to St. Vincent. We have some other creatures or species that we have to protect. This reserve is a home to many of St. Vincent endemic animals. Besides the St. Vincent parrot, the following can be found here. This one is right now is kind of extinct. We hardly see them. This is the black snake, Quirinus vincenti. This entirely black snake is rarely seen like the other snakes in St. Vincent and Grenadines, like I just said. It is not poisonous and feeds mainly on insects, small animals. It measures up to 3 feet. It is easily disturbed by noise. Among the melodious songs you hear is the unique whistle of this warbler. The approximate 5.7 buzz is more often heard than seen and enjoys a forest, humid undergrowth. Look for it almost entirely black body, white breastband, and cocked tail. The whistling singing tree frog is one of 3 frogs found here. It is an endemic species that relies on humid forest and grassland. It has a distinct red coloration on the side of its rear leg thighs. Its call is a cricket-like chill creak, and that can be heard throughout the forest. Now there is the Shiva'i mantis and there is the Johnsonii. You would quicker see the Johnsonii, which is the other one them that you, when you open your window here, nice and make a hole annoying in your window. This one here, you will find this in the forest, and as you hear, it is the red mark that distinguishes it. So this is why I asked you for the word endemic. Yep. Go ahead and wait for me by the Parrot point, which is just ahead. You ready now? This is very important, eh? Very important because of the community of where you came from. This is what we call the Parrot lookout. Now, we usually do a biannual count or past census. Biannual means every 2 years. So every 2 years, when we do this leg, we usually camp by where the bus is parked down there. We camp down there, sleep, and we wake up as early as 4 o'clock in the morning with flashlight or binoculars and so on. We have to reach this point for 6 o'clock. We'll be here and we'll watch. When we watch, we'll check how much parrot pass in this view. We usually call this the view or the window. We'll watch that and we'll record if it's a high flight. High flight means it's all the way up there, or if it's a low flight. Now you might ask, okay, well, Christopher, you're here sitting down, and suppose now two of us will check the same parrot. Now, we usually have walkie-talkie. So like a parrot, somebody is sitting over there, and a parrot pass like 701. We'll call, we say, we'll say like, Miss such and such, a parrot just fly, do you see it? If he says yes, one of us will cross it off, so we will know that it's not the same part we're checking. After that, we do that for 8 o'clock. We go down, we have breakfast and so on. 4 o'clock that same evening, we'll make it back to the same point. Same two persons that came here will make it back to the same point, and we'll watch here until 6 o'clock. Now, the reason I say that, give you that information is because we usually do it, we do it as well in Orange Hill or those areas because of the volcano. Most of the part that was in your area up there moved on after the volcano eruption. Now, we know this as Jumbie bead, but the correct name is Sarinet. Now, I asked a question earlier up, what can you get also from the forest? You can also get crafts. People use them to make craft and so forth. Earrings, beads, and so on, and this and that. Okay? Remember I was telling you, there's a tree. You can use this stain to catch fire. Let me see, me the stain. This tree is called the gome tree. I'm not seeing any fresh stains, but I will try my best with a piece. Okay. I'm going to pass it around on the knife. You have to smell it. It's not stink. Just put it to your nose and smell it. And you tell me how it smells. Mint. So it smells. It smells like ointment, minty. Now if I had a match, I would have catch it, show you guys. Now this tree, if you're in the forest and you're lost, and you meet this tree, just chop it. The stain is very flammable. If you have arthritis like me now, who 76 years old, I put that in some baby oil or some coconut oil along with some nutmegs, and I rub my joints, and it's good. I have a horse at home. People usually ask for them, old people especially ask for them. I usually keep it home to catch fire. It is called the gome fat. Very minty. I told you. Yeah, this is the tree right here. No, we pass horse that coming up. I didn't bring it to your notice because I know I have to meet this. So yes, you meet it most in the high forest, and it is one of the biggest trees in the forest. I'm not going to give any more information because of time. Yes, like I said, because of time, I'm done with the information and the talking.
My name is Colin Small. I go to the Sandy Secondary School and I'm in Form 4. Today was very educational. I learned about different type of trees and other things. The walk was very long, but it was nice. I met a tree that is over 100 years old. Also, it have a tree that is related to the hibiscus. We went up to the parrot lookout. We looked out for some parrots, but we didn't see any. My group and I, we had a lot of fun continuing the journey.
My name is Miss Baptiste of the Sandy Secondary School Science Club. To say it's my first time, it has been very fun because of the teachers, how they organize it. And when I first started walking, I did not know that there were two different types of forests along the trail. The first one, the trees, they were more spaced out, evenly spaced out. And the second one, the trees were much more closer together. We got to an area where the trees were much more closer to each other. And the guide told us that there would be more animals, but we didn't see many. We passed a parrot lookout and we heard the parrots, but unfortunately we did not get to see any. Overall, I had a great experience, but as someone who is very unfit, I would really not recommend it because most of the stairs, the steps, very steep. So unless you really want to lose weight, I would really recommend hiking the Vermont Nature Trail. Thank you.
My name is Judy Coffey. I'm from the Sandy Secondary School. I'm the science teacher of the science department. And we would have formed the science club at the end of January. The name of the club is Lab Explorer, and the theme is Igniting Curiosity, Unleashing Innovation. Now, we would have formed this club to ignite or to spark the interest of the students for them to get motivated and get interest in science. Because I would have noticed, especially from the Form 1s coming up, they really do not like science. This hike is a way of getting them out in the environment, getting to learn different things about plants and animals in the setting of a forest. The experience going up the trail was very tiring for me personally. And some of the students, I believe, well, they are fitter than us. It was very tiring. I will come back if I have to, but if I don't have to, I will not come back to the trail. The walk is too long, and I was ready to finish. I was ready to reach back at the flat here. Now the club consists of about approximately 25 students, but the population that was here today about 66 students and 9 teachers. Now we have the support of the staff, especially my deputy principal, Ms. Warwick. She's just behind us 100%. And I thank her very much for her support and the teachers who are supporting. I pray that the others who are not so supportive will come on board and support the science club, and the science club at the Sandy Secondary School will grow into a larger club and science will become more interesting at the school, and then we have a greater percentage of passes at CXC level.
Throughout these citrus trees were planted, some like orange and limes were first found in the rainforest. Genes from wild forest plants can be crossed with domestic crops to protect them against pests and diseases. Rainforests are like our brains. They contain many things yet to be discovered. Our rainforests are therefore a storehouse for the future.
Right. So